I'd say it's more brand. I'd say what we're doing right now is brand. Okay. And that's why I like YouTube, is that marketing is asking the girl out, you know? You can ask 1,000 people out, but if you have no brand, you're never going to get a yes.
Aura.
Yeah, aura. Exactly. You have no aura if you have no brand. Yeah.
He's always aura farming. Look at that jacket.
Shout out to the Philippines. Shout out to Rao. Let's go. She's the beautiful Filipina that gave me this jacket. But yeah, no, marketing is asking the girl out. Branding is the girl saying yes. So they have to be in equilibrium. Like, there's a reason Hawk Tua isn't a billionaire. It's like, she has no aura. She's got no brand. She has no fun.
Got no emotion.
Yeah, she's got no emotion. You can't call it a movement if you don't have
She
an
also
emotion.
lost a ton of aura points with that meme coin.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, exactly.
She's an aura debt now.
She is an aura.
You don't want to be an aura debt, right?
Okay, how would you translate that to like a home service business, or just like a, I don't know, some type of normal business?
You guys
watching this?
Not us, like a home service, like a cleaning business, or like a HVAC business, or like
the common thing that I see is so many people, like, if they're talking about let's say cleaning, like, we're gonna scrub your toilets as clean as possible. Especially if you're talking at the camera like this, you're something psychologically, you're like, oh, I don't know if this person's selling me right now. We live in a third party world. When you're looking at Instagram, if they're when they're talking directly at you, you're like, oh, this person's addressing me. We're now in a third party scenario where you want to be watching the interaction. You don't want to be addressed directly. So I'd say for a cleaner, like, if you want to sell wedding rings, talk about weddings. Like, if you're doing cleaning, I would say talk about maybe, like, you know, how to I'm trying to think of like what would you say is the umbrella above cleaning? You know?
What do you mean?
Like, for example, wedding rings are to weddings, or for example, business funding. I talk a lot about finance. What would you say the thing above cleaning?
So are you saying
dirty
like
toilets, maybe like tripping over some stuff?
You're saying like giving value. It's kind of like how we do the business breakdown videos where we give like 7 different businesses and then we talk about remote cleaning. You're saying like that.
Like that. Yeah. It's you don't want to talk directly about it. You want to get a bunch of people into your space interested about cleaning, talking about it indirectly.
Okay.
Maybe the harm that comes from dirty homes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, cleaning's a tough one, dude.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm struggling to think of it as well. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I talk about how Nissan Altima was the car that was built for poor people because they gave very favorable financing options. They allowed people to get that car with a lower credit score, longer terms. That's about finance of a vehicle because my general demographic is people interested in business funding. So I'm talking about it in a way and talking about it organically to get them onto my page. So I'm marketing in that way. That gets 100,000 views. They're now familiar with me. That way, when I come to an offer with them in 6 months, they're like, okay, this guy talked to me about this other thing and he does this as well. They're kind of connected and they're a lot more comfortable and trusting.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess for cleaning, it'd be like someone talking about how to take the best care of your home, like more like holistic health.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
you got, you know what also sells the stories, you know, talk to Mike Elefante. Hey, what was the biggest nightmare cleaning job you ever had at your Airbnb? And then you have a bunch of people that are familiar with you talking about cleaning, or you talk to a plumber. Hey, what was the grossest apartment you ever went to? Maybe not that, because you're trying to talk about the upside of cleaning, but hey, maybe you could charge a lot for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, does that make sense?
But the concept overall makes sense. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you want to get eyeballs, attention.
But in your niche.
You can't walk outside and be naked and just like yell. And
there's a blend of entertainment and education. We try to stay right in the middle. If you're just education, no one's going to see your video. It's like, you know, you hear all those people, oh, my funnel needs to be perfect. It's like, no one fucking sees your funnel. You don't have any emotion. Right? So it's like education and entertainment. You have to blend the two.
Okay.
So you can be super entertaining like Hawk Tua, but there's no monetization there because she's talking about, you know, jobs.
Right.
What's going on? If you're seeing this video, you probably are interested in credit, maybe starting your own funding company, maybe you're interested in mentorship, right? I'm gonna share my screen and just show you something that's applicable to every single person that's watching this video, right? So very frequently, a lot of people I talk to, they don't have a business problem, they have a capital problem. They need more access to capital to scale. Any business I've started where I've actually needed to use that product myself has done extremely well, right? So that's how I started letsgetfunded.com. I truly went through this same exact roadmap, right? Like level 1, I had negative credit, right? I had poor credit. Level 2, I needed to build out my file after I removed all my negative items, late payments, collections, derogatories, right? Then I was able to get non-doc business funding. Then I was able to get bank statement loans because I had a business making money. Then I was able to get tax return-based loans and SBA-based lending, right? If you need access to capital, you want access to capital, you want access to sort of just like your next step with Let's Get Funded, right? I'm the owner of the largest credit repair and funding company on school, right? And people say number one all the time, it gets watered down, but truly, like you look at the scoreboard, we're the number one earning credit and funding community on school. So click the link below. There's 5 calls a week. There's 1 call with me every Wednesday. There's also my $1.7 million funding roadmap, how I've gotten access to $1.7 million of business funding without ever providing a tax return, a bank statement, or paying $1 of interest, and just a whole bunch of other value in there. So click the link below, tap into the community. That's sort of how you get access to me in a group setting. And of course, we have other, mentorships, and you want to get access funding directly, all that stuff. But this is really the most logical next step for you and your business. If you want to get more from me, you want to get more from Let's Get Funded. So click the link below or wherever the link's going to be. Join our school community, and I'll literally talk to you on the inside. So see you there.